very light gusts here this morning. It smells a little bit like paint thinner or turpentine-ish, or it's in that realm. Oily, gassy, that group. I walked by here earlier for a dog walk, and I'll always tell you what I'm doing so that you're not wondering. A lot of people live in illusion out there, and they make it seem like they're bigger than they are. So I try to avoid that, although it's tempting. But I do what I say, and I say what I do. So I don't try to pretend to be bigger, nor smaller for that matter. None of us wants to feel small. So anyway, I wanted to get this really quick because I was talking about a hornet's nest or the beehive. Every once in a while it comes up because I wonder what's, turned my world upside down and slammed me and stung me so badly. It was really bad. In 2011, the fourth Monday of January. And here's a hive. I'm pretty sure it's dead. I wondered for a second if it was decoration, or it's just been dead, and I'm just noticing it now. That's as high up as I can get to show that particular hive. I think it's real. It's interesting. It's here at this beautiful house. I love these more muted colors. Like if you have to have yellow, this is the way to go. If you have to have like an olive, that's the way to go. And it's next door to this world traveler, don't park, no parking or whatever, all languages from around the world. Park in Verboten, that sounds either German or Dutch or whatever. And then all languages of don't park here. Paso Caribe, that sounds Spanish. I'm wondering, is this oh, right, that would be French. So Nipa Station or whatever. So there you have it. I talk about the hornet's nest because there was a movie called The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And the movie is in a sequence of books along with The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. Now, in the movie, the girl is this, very, what I call them CIA creatures, but she would be CIA'd out with tattoos, maybe piercings, but she happens to be incredibly intelligent, so she's like a really good programmer, or in the IT world, it's very romanticized, this idea of like being able to hack into programs and stuff like that. Remember, 4chan and all that era of hacking and Julian Assange and all that stuff, Wikipedia, that was a whole movement. Here we go again with the same girl. She has to be timed every day, that girl that just came out of that. So, which indicates that she could be a gang stalker and on a gang stalking program. And every day she has a different color sweatshirt, so she'll wear, she's had white, green, and now maroon. So there was someone who came out of that corner house, 1800 or 1801, Delancey, which might be condos or apartments and not a full-on house. I've seen too many different people come in and out, so there's something going on with that property there, and I would know that she's kind of illusion, fake-ish, and she's there for a reason that's not totally cool or kosher. So anyway, she would actually be part of the hornet's nest. So in the movie, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, this is a female who's, hell-bent on getting back at the old boys club of sexual offenders and similar, or people who yield their power. Wield their power. They should yield their but they wield it too much. They get what they want all the time. Lots of sexual favors and stuff like that. And it's hard to imagine sometimes, if you like a person, you wouldn't know if they had a dark side, or it's hard to say. But anyway, she was hell-bent on kicking what they would call, as a metaphor, the hornet's nest or the beehive. And all male-dominated systems are part of the hornet's nest. And there's nothing worse than getting stung by them and their families and their female followers. So you have a lot of people who, you know, everybody believes in something. So a lot of people breed for certain reasons. I thought you were supposed to fall in love, and I guess we're kids, let's have a family together. People breed on purpose. I didn't know that. I actually didn't. So I'm out here like, I hope I find someone who loves me, you know. No, it's almost easier to think the other way, because people have a purpose beyond what some people deem as immature. It's not, love isn't really like, you know, rainbows and unicorns and all that all the time. So you have to find people who you're compatible with, you know, all that stuff. But hopefully you even find that, you know what I mean? So, anyway, so kicking the hornet's nest is, you know, the idea of it is like, wow, that's, you're asking to be, you know, that's a death sentence right there. And there are a lot of people who wouldn't believe that, especially in the modern world. Like, are you kidding? Women are allowed to, we need to have some power, right? It's the feminist idea. Why, you know, they are hurting people. So anyway, in the movie, the girl with the dragon tattoo, which is a sequel of the book, The Girl Who Cooked the Hornet's Nest, or who, but anyway, the Hornet's Nest, this is too funny, sidebar. So the Hornet's Nest includes bad food, the dark side of the food industry, which makes children vulnerable. So if you eat McDonald's or Burger King, Taco Bell, and of course it's affordable to the masses and it's advertised to most everyday people, so it's not anyone's fault. It is trickery to turn people into overly sexualized, vulnerable beings. So if you still are cooking brisket on Christmas, you're still in that category of the dark side. So anyway, some wind blowing here. Who kicked up the wind? Is there a fan somewhere? I'm kidding. For some reason we have wind gusts up here. But anyway, say you learn to become a raw vegan food or juicer, yogi. You just cooked the hornet's nest, because the hornet's nest wants you to be easy, and easy would be too much sugar, you know, eating processed foods all the time, potatoes au gratin, brisket at Christmas, that's even considered easy, bacon and eggs in the morning, that stuff, woo, that is all designed to create a certain type of person. So little breeze. It feels good here because it's cooling down the temperatures. I'm very